Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
All right, how about you?
Good.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was so nice. How about you?
Great weather. Ready for more of it. Sounds like it'll be a little blustery the next couple days, but that's all right.
Yeah, I'm hoping next week is better.
So we're only expecting lawyers for DLJ.
That's right.
All right, if they don't appear in a minute or two, do you mind shooting them an email?
No, no problem. I can shoot him an email now.
Okay, thanks. Is the courtroom open? Okay, so if they were here, they could get in. All right, thank you.
Judge,
Yep.
I just got a call from the attorney. He returned a voicemail I just left him, and he's going to dial in. He's having technical issues, but I asked him to dial in and kind of talk to you about that.
Okay. So he claims he was aware of it and has been trying for 13 minutes to get in.
He's aware of it, and he just said his internet is out. He just moved, apparently.
Okay. All right. So he can join us. It may be audio only.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can figure that part out. Thanks.
Sure.
So what kind of service do they have to provide? I'm looking in the docket and I'm curious, I'll ask this guy, but it doesn't look like they served anyone, and maybe it doesn't have to be personal service. But there's a summons in the docket, but it doesn't.
Right. I want to say, and I can double check this, but when I did some research on this, they don't actually have to serve the petition, but they do have to serve the rule nisi for the hearing. Just out of an abundance of caution, I made sure that we served the rule nisi.
Okay, and how did we serve it? We just mailed it to that address?
We just mailed it, right. And I think that's all that they have to do too, to be clear. I think they just have to mail it.
Okay. Did the guy seem kind of befuddled when you were talking to
No.
him? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little surprised that he wasn't a little more.
He just popped in.
Okay, great.
He's in the waiting room now, so I'll get him in.
Okay, good.
Hello, Mr. Casper.
Hello, Your Honor. I apologize. I'm hoping that you'll work with me and let me have this rescheduled. I moved this weekend into a new home, and my internet is not working, so I do not have access to the documents I need to handle the case. I thought I was going to have this resolved quickly this morning, but unfortunately, I'm having to drive back to my apartment. I'm in my car to get a cord. I can do it within probably 30 minutes or any time that works for you, Your Honor.
So we can work it in one of a couple ways. If I look at my calendar, I could do it later this morning if that gives you enough time. If that is going to be stressful because it's not enough time, we could pick a different date.
I can do it later this morning. I should be able to have, I know what cord I need. It's just in my old apartment that I haven't fully moved out of yet. So if I could do it anytime by 11 or so, if that works.
Why don't we aim for 11? Well, how long do you envision the hearing taking?
5 to 10 minutes tops.
Okay, let's aim for 11. If you need it to be a little later, please let Ms. Niles know.
Okay.
But I'll log back in at 11. And
okay.
I think we can just use this same link. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
And we'll try at 11. Just so you know, and you've probably already figured this out, the things I'm going to want to talk about are true market value, since the house sold for $1 million, but the appraisal was for 1.4. And then because I don't do a lot of these, you're going to need to help me understand what your client's service obligations are, because there's nothing in the docket that suggests Ms. Herrera or the LLC were ever served. Your summons is in there, but it's just a copy of the summons. So if statutorily you mailing it is sufficient, then that's great. But that's going to be what I'm asking about, is obviously the dollar amount, because it's a pretty big deficiency judgment. And if it should be a little smaller, then it should be a little smaller. And then I just want to understand service.
Okay. All right. I will be prepared at 11, Your Honor.